you dream big, as big as the ocean blue. When you dream, it will come true. When you dream big. Yeah! When you dream big, but it will definitely come true. Thank you so much for watching the Pillars Golden Moment. It's always an awesome time, and this is the time that we learn great things. It's really and indeed a golden moment because it's Eureka. You get something good for the journey of life because success is indeed a must. And that is the topic for this evening. Success is a must. You don't believe me, right? Well, join me with my special guest, all the way from Bolgatanga. She's a golden pillar, a virtuous lady, a mother of 3, and a wife to 1 husband. She is an executive secretary at Fountain Gate Chapel, Desert Pastures. She is an entrepreneur, and she's also a writer. The accolades go on and on. And today we are glad and privileged to have in our midst Mrs. Shirley Ayine. Welcome to Pillars Golden Moment.
Thank you, Mommy. Thank you for having me.
Yes, I can see you are shining already. Success is indeed all over you.
Wow, the grace of God.
Thank God. And how is Reverend Stu and all the great people in Bolgatanga?
Everybody is doing great. My God's grace.
Thank you so much for coming. Well, success is a must. Really? Is it true, or is it just a myth, or is it just a saying?
Thank you, Mommy, for the question. It's really a must. Success is a must because in life we are born to win.
Wow.
Nobody is a loser. We are all winners. For the fact that you're on earth, God has made you a winner.
Wow. So that means that you have to win at all
You have
costs.
to win at all costs. And you will win if you put pressure. If you put pressure on yourself, or if you are determined, you will win.
Hey, really, but because some of us are so determined that we are still struggling. So how does it work? Because well, we heard sermons and theories and speeches. You can make it, but it's not that easy, is it?
Well, it's not easy as you said it, but remember, nothing good comes out easy.
Okay.
Even the gold, as we see, it's very bright and shiny. It goes through tedious and heavy, let me say, scrutiny. It goes through hot fire before it comes out. But just imagine if the gold had refused that, I don't want to come out because I don't want to go through the heat. What would have become of it? It would have remained dust, and you see it in the dust and remain like it.
Geologist Shirley. Okay, she's teaching the geologist geology. Okay.
So success will not come easy like that. When it even comes easy like that, you will not appreciate
When
it.
it even goes easy to
It goes easy.
easy come, easy go.
Yes.
Okay. So,
Yes,
what about the fact that some people fail? And is it a trait that they are useless, or it's just a stepping stone to their success? And does everybody have to succeed?
Well, everybody can succeed if you are determined. And in success, failure is a byproduct. Because as you pursue and as you go on, you fall short or you fail somehow. But it doesn't mean that that is the end of it. People fail and they remain there because they made up their mind that that is the end of the world. But everybody who has been successful, the success people, they say their stories are in their stomach. There was somewhere, somehow in their lifetime where they thought it was over, where they failed totally.
Wow.
But when they rise up, there's some strength in success and in failure.
Okay.
If you fail and you are able to come out of the failure, there's some extra energy or extra strength that gives you the energy, propel you. It's like it's a springboard. It pushes you up to make it.
Yes. Wow. Yeah. If you fail and you achieve that strength to go on, it propels you. It's like a springboard, as Auntie Shirley said. So when you fail, that's not the end. Success is there for you. So you have to pick it up again and succeed.
Yeah.
So what do you really mean by success? Is success buying Lamborghini and big cars and a plane? What's actually success?
Okay, thank you. Success is not something you just go grab it and that's the end of it. It is in stages, and one success leads to another, and it's in heights, in levels. So today, maybe I'm an SS student. I've completed SS and I failed my subject. I have completed. A completion is a success, but maybe in the course of it I failed. But when you write up again, you write that exam, that same exam, and you pass. Somebody who is writing a remedial is somebody who has already completed the SS. But before you can you cannot just get up and write the remedial when you haven't completed. So the process of completing, the process of rewriting is a stage. There are stages, there are steps. So you fail and you move forward, or you succeed and you move forward. Personally, I see success as an accomplishment of an aim or a purpose. Okay. It's like talent in its highest, the highest point.
I see. So success is you attaining a specific thing. If you want to build a house this year and you're able to achieve it, you are successful in that particular, but not that you're I mean, it's not the whole world.
Yeah.
So if you want to write a book and you're able to write the book, you have succeeded in book writing.
In that particular book.
Okay.
You can write another book, which is another project which you have to succeed in.
So I mean, we shouldn't see success as a big thing. It's for particular things. I want to come on Golden Pillars. I am here.
Okay.
It's a success.
Yes, it's a success story.
So that's what you're telling us.
Yes, please.
Okay. So success is a must, but you have to make up your mind to succeed. So why are some people failing? What are some of the wrong things or the misfortunes, or I mean, what are the strategies that they are using that is not helping them succeed but rather failing?
Thank you. Well, when you talk about success, it is not like you achieve it and you end there, or you won't fail. You will fail at some particular point, and everybody fails. Everybody also can succeed. And in the course of going for your success story, you will meet obstacles. And it is the ability to get out or come out from that obstacle that people are not able to get it. Some people get to the extent and like, I can make it, I can make it. They believe, sometimes they believe so much in themselves. And at the end of the day, when they fail, they just go off. But when you fail, you rise up and do it again. So people, when they fail and they just condemn themselves, or they just end there, or they don't think they can go further, that is what makes them a failure. But everybody fails one point at a time. But when you fail, the important thing is that you are coming out, and are coming out a better person.
Coming out and coming out a better person. That's a powerful statement. So we all have to come out better and be able to succeed.
Yes.
So what will you call success in your life now? As an executive secretary, I know you write letters. Even if you write a letter and it's a good letter and your boss says, wow, that's a good letter, you've succeeded in letter writing. So what are the few things that you can tell us about success in your private, personal life?
Personally, I didn't get that very good start.
Okay.
I actually started school very late, at the age of 11 before I started class 1.
Age of
11 years.
Wow, this is a story I've never heard before.
Yes.
11, that's in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Yes.
11.
Yes.
But the normal
Child
age
starts at 6. Yes.
So 5 years later.
Yes.
Wow.
So I had a very poor background.
Okay.
And coming up in education was difficult.
Okay.
And at an early age, I stayed with an auntie who was very good. But at an early age, I lost my parents.
Oh.
And through separation and death. But that didn't end my story. Somebody like nature would have ended the story.
Yes.
It's God, there was some amount of grace on me that took me from that low level of starting school late, from that low level of struggling through JSS into SS.
Okay.
And then to where I am, I see it as a success story.
Yeah.
Because when I look back to my colleagues and the people I started with, some of them, let me say, they are nowhere to be found. But if I find myself in this prestigious place as I see it as myself, I see it. I think it's a success. It's a success to be able to even type a letter,
speak
English, in a prestigious office like that, worldwide.
With air condition.
With air condition. Thank you, Ranti. It's the highest success I think I've got, but I've not gotten there. I'm still moving.
You are still moving, so you are a work in progress. But
Yes.
at least with the standard you are, it's like a success already.
I'm now the executive secretary at Fountain Gate Chapel. There's a pastor's burger.
You're working with my boss, my former boss in Newmont.
Yes.
A very powerful man of God, Reverend Michael Ayine.
Yes.
Please send my regards to him. He's a great man, very intelligent young man. He's so
learned a
young.
lot from him.
Yes, he was my boss, and he's a one successful man too. He has really done well from resigning from Newmont, a very prestigious work in Newmont, and going up to Bolga to be with Reverend Institute. That's a great success story. And one day I'm sure he's going to come on the legendary golden moments, not the clearest one. So send my regards to him, but that's just by the way. So besides the executive secretary, and that's a success because from starting class 1 at 11 years, and you'll be able to acquire your degree. That means that everyone can do something with their life regardless of how they start.
Of course.
Okay. So what else do you do in Bolga?
Actually, I am a leader in the women's group.
Okay.
Now I'm coordinating the missions group of Fountain Gate Chapel, the whole Upper East.
Hey, a big one.
Yeah,
By the grace.
by the grace of God.
Okay.
I lead a lot of women prayer groups.
Okay.
I lead the women, the pregnant women, the expecting people are believing God for the fruit of the womb. I actually do a lot of prayer meetings with them by the grace of Mama Rosemore, who has kept that anointing and grace on me.
Great woman of God.
It
Great
has
woman
been
of God.
awesome. The Lord has been good. I least expected I could be in such a place.
I least expected I could be in such a place. That means that success is a must if you make up your mind.
Yeah.
You didn't give up.
No.
You were orphans, but you and your, I think 2 or 3 sisters.
We are two.
2 sisters.
Yes.
So one is now
One is now a nurse,
A nurse.
a midwife
midwife.
by profession.
And she also didn't give up.
No,
So
she
you
didn't.
pushed
We
them,
lost
right?
our mother at the age where I had just completed diploma. I was around 22. My sisters, the one that follows me was in JSS, and the other one was still in primary school. But we didn't give up.
You
And
didn't give
God has brought us this far.
And God is taking you further.
Amen.
Yes, it's
So
going to go
the one that follows me is a teacher by profession. She actually teaches in the Fountain Gate International School in Bolga. And the last born is the midwife by profession. And
Okay.
they are all doing marvelous. The Lord has been very
Are they married?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, the men. Okay, so at least, as we said, success is accomplishing a specific task. So if they've been able to finish school, it's a success.
Yes.
And it doesn't have to be that they should build a house or anything, but that's another level. When they marry, I want to marry. When you get married, you have succeeded in that aspect. So it's not really about big things, it's about little things, because little drops of water make a mighty ocean. So when you succeed here, a little there, you are building up. So today, at least with the level you are, you have been successful. Even in your marriage, you're married to 1 man or 2. Just kidding. So and you have 3 lovely children. So you succeeded in your marriage too. You're believing God that is going to go on to eternity. So a mighty man of God, of course, I know him. He's also my son. And also, with business, I know you started some business also.
Yes.
You sent me some good granite paste. That granite paste, whenever I cook for all my people, they're like, it's wonderful. Do you do it yourself? Yeah, I think you said you do it with a certain woman.
Yeah, but I do it basically myself. I have people who work and help
Okay.
me with it. So we are Dunamis farms.
Dunamis
We
farms.
do products of granules.
Products
We
of
do the
what?
paste. We do the granules, the coated ones, and I'm to
The roasted
fish-
one, the one.
Yes, the one you coat with the flour, coated granules.
Those
Katse
days
boga.
when like,
Katse boga.
but we used to do it 20, 50 years ago. So you do all those things and you package.
Yeah.
So it's out for sale, isn't
Yeah.
it? So when people want some, you can contact Auntie Shirley. She's a great entrepreneur, and she'll give you anointed granite paste when you cook with it. Even if you're not a good cook, your food will good. Will look, smell good and taste good.
I'm also into poultry.
Poultry,
Like I sell
poultry products.
products.
Okay, so
Chicken,
like a cold
fish,
stock
a
or
cold
fresh?
store, a cold
Cold
store.
store.
Yes.
So you do all these things, and you
Yes.
still have time to cater for the
I
house.
also have recently joined acting.
Hey! see, talents are so important. But I think jack of all trades, master of one. So you are master of one, and that one is
in the house of the Lord.
The house of the Lord.
Prayer, yes.
Prayer. So you are prayer
Warrior.
guru. Okay. So you are successful in all this, and little by little.
Yeah.
So that means that no matter where anyone is, they can succeed where they are. They said right in the corner where you are. Okay. So you do what you love, that's how you succeed. Because some people are doing what they don't like, so they are struggling to succeed because there's no passion in it. And is that really true?
It's true. Actually, when I was growing up, I thought because of the way I started education, I was going to be like, I actually was learning to be into clothing, seamstress and those things. But later on,
But that's also a good one, anyway.
yes, it is. Later on, through the grace of some men of God who spoke into my life, and when I got connected to Reverend Isud, God lifted me from that place. I entered into school from one place to another, from one level to another, and to the level where I can write letters, I can become useful to the house of the Lord.
It's a success.
It's a success.
Oh, it's a success. So with people who are out there and think that the world has come to an end, that means that the world has not come to an end. So far as there's life, there's hope.
Yeah.
As a pillar, you have to be strong, and everyone is supposed to be a pillar. It's not an easy thing, but when you make up your mind that you make it, you make it. Because life is full of ups and downs. No one has it rosy and cozy. Every road is rough at a point, but when you make up your mind, you can run through a troop and leap over walls. You can make it in life because success is a must, as Auntie Shirley is making us to understand. She started school very late, but she has made it. At her level, she's a success. Well, at my level, I'm a success. Well, at least, if not anything, I can speak into someone's life and encourage the person. That is a success to me. It doesn't have to be, I should have skyscrapers and a fleet of cars.
Personally, I see success to be it should be all round. Your success should be all round. It's like a car. The tires of a car, there are 4. They must all be on the same balance before the car can move.
Hey,
one is flat. So I see you must be successful spiritually.
Okay.
God is the source of all things. Our life actually began from Him, and He's the one who makes all things possible. I see you must be successfully financially. Money is good. More like mommy you always say, money is very good. And Bible says that money answereth all things. So if you are successful, you must be successful financially. And God actually gives us the grace to make wealth. I also think that in your success, you must have intellectual success. You must go to school. You must be educated. You must learn. You must learn. Even from your field, you must learn to go to research into your field. So your success can be intellectual. The Bible says the memory of the righteous is blessed. And the Bible says that with wisdom, understanding, and knowledge, you build up your home. And all those things are intellectual success.
Apostle Shirley.
Thank you, Mommy. And then finally, I think that you must be socially successful. You cannot be an island. Everyone needs somebody. Even Bible says that 2 are better than 1. So socially, you must be able to connect. Socially, you must be able to have people. You must have mentors. You have people you look up to. That makes you all around. If you have all the fame, maybe as a musician or as a secretary, you have all the fame, but I'm failing in my financial life. We have professors in the university who are very good academicians, but their financial life is something not to write home about. So I think that with your success story, it must be all around about.
Wow. Just hold on to that. That is, I mean, we have to breathe on that. This is a lot. It's good. So let's take it one by one. Let's start with the success of finances you just ended. It doesn't have to mean you should have millions in the bank, but you should have something that will sustain you for now, that you build up to affect lives, right? So, I mean, that's what you mean by financial success. Not stealing or bribery or doing things to hoard money.
No.
But you work it out. Is that it?
You work it out. Financially, you must be able to get to do what you want to do at the time.
Okay.
You don't have to be able to buy the universe. If you want to be able to maybe buy a pillar, a book, Mommy Ranti's book, and you are able to buy the book to read, you are financially okay. You should not be. You should not. If
You shouldn't lack.
you shouldn't lack.
But you have
But
to,
yes,
I mean,
you should
enough.
have enough.
But if you have more, it's good.
You have more
other lives.
surplus to give to
Okay.
bless others. But financially, you must be able to do things you're supposed to do or you want to do to push or to influence others or to help others.
Yes. And I believe, as you said, money answers all things. And if you have money, you can project your talent and your skills more to affect the world more.
Money can do a lot of things.
Yeah.
Maybe it may not be everything, but it can do a lot. It can influence, it can save lives.
Yes. So if you have money, and uncle will soon have an ultra modern studio. So money is very good. So it's good to succeed financially, as you said. And also you mentioned intellectually. I like that one. But let me sound a word of caution here that it's not always about schooling. Education can be learned or found anywhere. You can sit in your house and read books.
Educate yourself.
I think one of my speakers who came on said they learn themselves. They read newspapers. They learned how to read and write themselves.
Yeah.
And I've heard stories of that. So you have to develop yourself. Develop yourself. If you don't have any help or you can't go to school. So schooling is not the ultimate, isn't it?
Learning is not only in a classroom.
Good. And so that one we have to strive to get higher. Then also with you researching on aspects where you are like a secretary, you have to learn how to write good letters, how to do things well, even your customer service and everything. You have to learn it to become better, isn't it?
You're still learning.
You're still learning. But for now, you are doing what? So you have succeeded intellectually. I think you just got your degree too.
Yeah.
So you have succeeded academically. So it's a point. Some of us want to go higher, but me in school, dear. But we learn a lot. Then also spiritually, I know you are spiritually sound. And reverence to you can't go wrong. I believe so. Yes. Then also the social, that's one aspect that most people take for granted. They think nobody's nobody, but you have to network well. So if you
the
have
network that has brought me here. All the way in Bonga, Mama Ranti has brought me to.
I pulled you all the way from Reverend. Thank you so much for releasing your daughter to me, and thank you so much for coming too. So you have at least have a balance. You don't have it all, but you are striving towards perfection. That is great. So success, intellectually, socially, spiritually, and financially. Okay, and morally too, which deals with it spiritually. That's great. So that's a success to us. So that means that everyone can become something at some level in life. Okay, so success is indeed a must. Do you have any few things to add up?
Yeah, I have an acronym. Personally, for success.
Oh, yeah, let's go. Let me write it.
When you take the first S,
Okay.
you talk about start something.
Start something.
Start something.
Okay.
You have to start something.
So whatever the case,
talent, a gift, a skill, you have to start something.
Okay.
With a you have to understand yourself,
Okay.
understand what you are doing,
Okay.
research more into it so you can do it well. With a C, you have to be committed, dedicated to your work, whatever you are doing, whatever little you are doing. With a C, you have to continue, you have to press on. You are talking about failures, you are talking about obstacles. When they come, you still press on, put in more effort. With the E, you have to endure. Endure. Don't quit. Successful people do not quit. Quitters do not succeed. With the S, we have to connect to the source of life, which is God. Is the source of everything. God is the center of everything. With the S, you have to know that you are a survivor.
You're a survivor.
Life is war, and when you go through it, you survive.
Life is war. When you go through, you survive. Okay, so thank you so much. Now we are very convinced that success is a must. Someone like you who started school at the age of 11 in class 1 can have a degree and be successful at this stage means that there's hope for everyone, isn't it?
Yes.
So no one is supposed to give up. All right, before you go, golden question. If Honorable President calls you and tells you, I want to make you the Minister of Women and Children's Affairs, will you take it? And if you will, why?
Wow.
Yeah.
I will take it.
Okay.
Because it's a place or it's a place I see where you can influence a lot of lives.
That's good.
And my passion in life is to influence women and children.
Oh, that's a prophetic question.
Yes. I see myself helping women and children to go
Okay.
further.
Okay.
I have been underprivileged. I have been at a situation where I thought I couldn't make it.
Yeah.
But with the grace of God, I had come this far. So I believe that with that position, it's not just a prestige, but it gives me the stage,
The platform
the
to
platform
impact
to be able
lives.
to impact and push people and help.
So you accept it?
Yes.
So please, please, President, consider her next time. Well, I believe you would because of the passion you have for women and children, and you are doing so well in Bogatanga,
Yes.
that's Upper East region. You are helping lives. I remember we used to go to Zwarungu and do some soap making and so many things. We've been daughter and mother for a very long time. She's such a wonderful lady, good spirited. And indeed, you've been successful in your little. And I believe God is going to take you very far. This is just the tip of the iceberg. And I wish you well. But before you go, here's your golden pillar. And
Wow.
take this, keep this, and whenever you see it, know that you are supposed to be a pillar to all the women and children in Bogatanga. And don't relent on this because it is your ministry. It is the talent God has given you. And you ask of you one day. So be a golden pillar indeed. And thank you for coming so much. See you. Thank you so
very
much. You're welcome. Thank you so much. Viewers, this all-time campaigns, you've had a wonderful time. And as you can know, and you have seen, and you have heard, success is a must. And it's up to you to make it in life. Like gold, until it is exploited and refined, it is not really what people desire. But when it is processed, it comes out beautiful, glorious, shining, and expensive, and every man desires of it. Thank you for joining the Pillars Golden Moments, and thank you so much for listening to the words of wisdom. Wisdom listened and not acted upon is as foolishness. So we believe that whatever you learn day in, day out from this moment, it will be a golden thing for you, and you shall always practice this and become the successful person God has created you. Remember, there is God in you, and it's up to you to make it in life. God bless you. Namaste.